Evan McPherson has this one teed up. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Achane on the counter. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Shuck now to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Shuck. Olave holds it in. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. On the check down, he finds Kamara. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Shuck rolling to his left. Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open left side is Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas.
Burrow's pass complete to Andre Yoshimon. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. In motion left is Higgins. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a Cardinal sin there. Thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the right side, he's got Vele. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals.
Up the middle, Achane. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
That's another Saints first down.
Here's Shuck. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And now a whole lot of room to operate there in the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Again, it's Achane.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let him run the ball very well at all. He gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
He finds his man Johnson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Juwan Johnson.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Saints have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
No problem there on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They go play action with Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Burrow's pass complete to Chase Brown.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Here we go. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And some room to roam now.
He's to the 15.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 6-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Burrow will throw. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Chase Brown.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Shuck. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down and
right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw now, Shuck.
Rolling to his right.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
taken down right at
They'll
the
try
line of
again
scrimmage.
here. Second
No
and
gain on
10.
the play. Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shuck now to throw.
One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you've got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
That is caught. And he's taken down, and that'll get him a little bit closer. Every yard at this point will help your field goal kicker out. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Kamara up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down by
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
They run it again with Kamara.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And his kick is indeed good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Down the left sideline.